What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And people always ask me, Truth, can you give us the top three biggest drill rappers who had the biggest impact of all time? I done sat with that list for a little while. I done tried to do lists before. And it's just kind of weird because if we're going to go impact and the biggest drill rappers of all time, those are two different categories. So I want us to remember that, okay? I'm going to say the three biggest drill rappers with the biggest impact of all time. Remember, this is opinion based, so just because I say it don't mean it's law. So please don't knuckle me up because I didn't say your favorite drill artist name. I'm gonna go Chief Keef number one. I think Keef had the biggest influence of the drill game. I think people start standing with their legs bow leg, holding their belts, shaking their dreads, growing dreads, getting regular hood dudes to shoot their videos, taking the girls out the videos, putting all their homies in the song, the mumble rap. I think Chief Keef left a lot of things in the game that a lot of people followed this blueprint. I tell people this all the time. You barely had a chance to miss Chief Keef because everybody sounded like him. You know, a lot of people say Keef fell off. I wouldn't say that. I would just say it was hard to miss his sound, his flow, because everybody had that flow. You know, kind of like it was hard for people to miss Mace when you had people like Fabulous and 50 Cent that kind of sounded like him, in my opinion. So I'm going to go Keef. I think he changed the culture. He changed the structure of the rap game. And he opened up a lot of jobs for people. Before Chief Keef, it wasn't really Chirac bloggers, interviewers, and a lot of that shit, to be honest with you. It was some, but it wasn't a lot. So I think Chief Keef left a big impact in the game, strong, to the point where people felt like he the one dirtied up Chicago. Now remember, he was a very young man when he got that rap deal. I'm not saying he wasn't no street nigga, he wouldn't get on your ass, but that man clearly didn't run the neighborhood. Now he was a young man. There's grown men out there who've been to prison and all kind of shit. I don't think people understood that. But I think Keef biggest impact in the drill culture of all time. Number two, I'm gonna go Lil Durk. Let's be honest. We watched Lil Durk come in the game decent, but every year he got better. He one of the guys that we can say worked on his craft. He didn't sound how he sound right now, how he sounded 10 years ago. Don't get me wrong. He was still dropping songs, but Durk found the way to cater that flow. You get what I'm saying? I believe Durk is one of the only drill rappers that's gonna be able to monetize these songs and be making millions of dollars 10 years from now from the music that he made 10 years ago. I'm not sure if Keith gonna be able to do that with a lot of those record deals he was in, a lot of lawsuits and all kind of shit. He didn't really drop the radio records, but he dropped hit records though. Don't get me wrong. But Durk dropped those songs that played on the radio that you can stream in music and all kind of shit. He took the game to a different level. You know, he didn't drop number one albums. I think this guy didn't kind of plateaued himself into a major artist like Baby and Future. So I'm gonna say Durk. Now don't get me wrong, it's a lot of bad shit come with him too. You know, this guy done lost a lot of homies close to him. A lot of artists in his record label had lost their life. He linked to a lot of bad shit out here now. But we not on that. We just gonna talk about as far as the impact. I think Durk put a strong impact on the game. Features with Durk, album with Lil Baby, beef with Tekashi 6ix9ine, made TMZ all over the world. I think Durk, you know, didn't cloud it up. And it's things that I believe helped Durk, you know, even if it was bad things, but it's things I believe help keep him in the limelight to kind of blow him up. Number three was kind of hard because, you know, I know a lot of people want to say, we got to put LBG Duck in there, and I get it. That's why I say these are two different categories. The biggest drill rappers of all time, I'll probably put Duck in my top three, top four, top five. We going impact, okay? I know guys gonna be like, man, you can't forget about G Herbo. Hell, we can't forget about Pop Smoke, because Pop Smoke sold a lot of records to be a drill artist, to be honest with you. If we gonna go off impact, rap deals, movie roles, just monetizing their likeness, Pop Smoke should be up there. Let's just be honest now. But I'm gonna go King Von. I believe King Von impacted the rap game serious. You know, you see people rapping like him. You know, they be rapping it, throwing that arm. You see everybody doing that. You come through and I'll lace them. Come through and I'll lace them. Y'all be seeing that now. That's not fronting that. Everybody then stole King Von cadence, the way his arms move, the way his neck move, his rap styles, the way he perform in videos. You know, this guy only been in the drill culture for a small amount of time. He accumulated millions of views on YouTube. He turned diss records into hit records. You know, normally a diss record was getting 1 million, 2 million views. His diss records was getting 30, 40 million views. I think he found a different lane. He made dissing popular. He kind of changed Dirk's style a little bit, to be honest. Listen to Back in Blood. That's King Von flow all the way. I think King Von had a big impact. His death kind of changed the rap game, brought the picking sides global. So, you know, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of people that I think could be in that top three. Lil JoJo, most definitely. I believe his name is strong in the drill culture. That's why I say it's two different categories. We're going to go impact or greatest of all time. Because JoJo is kind of like a line strategist. I really wanted to throw him in there because, you know, he had an impact in the game, whether it was selling millions of records or whether it was millions of people knowing who he was. His death caused a lot of turmoil in Chicago. Now, you know, it's a lot of people love that young man. So I do believe JoJo was impactful in the drill culture. I want to put him in that list. But if we're going to go off impact, in my opinion, I'm going to say Keith, Dirk, Von. And I know that feel funny because they all from the same side, you know. But I do think Doug, JoJo, and them would be in that list if this was a different category, in my opinion. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be, oh yeah, before we get out of here, I'm going to be dropping a blog about something that's very important about the drill culture. Some news I just got basically about Lil Tim and Quando Rondo. I'm going to speak to one more person before I do this video. I don't want to run to the internet with some shit that I can't fully verify, but I got some crazy news I want to share with y'all. Y'all need to hit the subscribe button right now. I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth.